A new COVID-19 variant first recorded in South Africa appears to be spreading fast. The U.S. has already joined the European Union by putting travel restrictions on visitors from the southern part of Africa. Good evening, I'm Charlotte McBride. If you've been on social media today, you've probably seen posts about a new COVID-19 variant called Omicron. We're all about facts, not fear here, so let's run through what we know for sure. The variant was first reported to the World Health Organization from South Africa. We know there has been a sharp increase in cases just over the past few days, and it's been labeled a variant of concern. Now, we want to be clear, global health and science experts are still in the very early stages of understanding this variant. Monday is the first day those travel restrictions to South Africa and 7 other countries will be in effect. Tonight, WSA 9 reporter Tom Dempsey explains how the changes will impact South Africans living here and what those restrictions mean for special plans to see loved ones.
We're from Vanderbijl Park, it's close to Johannesburg.
These pictures belonging to Yolandi Els show family trips back to her home in South Africa. She now lives in Maryland, but for Els and other South Africans here, this type of travel will now be tough to do. New travel restrictions will go into effect starting on Monday, impacting trips to and from South Africa and 7 other countries, all to contain a new COVID variant called Omicron. South Africa has seen a surge in cases, meaning people from there living here in the DMV could see big changes to their holiday plans.
This time of year, it's devastating. People haven't seen their families before COVID. We have grandparents that were looking forward to spending Christmas with their grandkids.
It's really unfortunate what's going on there. It's absolute chaos.
June Cartoon has helped organize this Facebook page to help South Africans impacted by the restrictions. For the last 2 days, she's called airlines and the embassy from her home near D.C., all to update others on the changes that could impact them.
It's a bit of a mess right now. I've had very little sleep over the last 48 hours.
These changes, right. What do you tell them now?
My advice to people is, to plan for the 2 weeks in another country before they enter here.
Restrictions all meant to keep others safe, bringing uncertainty for South Africans here over when they might see loved ones next.
There is a lot of people that is very, very sad, very upset.
Tom Dempsey, WUSA 9.
And while the government is blocking flights from South Africa, health officials say there's a good chance Omicron has already spread to the U.S. However, the CDC says there are no confirmed cases of Omicron, and Delta is still the dominant variant here. Officials say it'll likely take a few weeks before they can determine how much of a threat Omicron poses.
You assume something that might be worse than it is, but better that than underestimating. So you don't want people to panic, but you want to know that we're doing everything we can to stay ahead of this. When you have a virus like this, it almost invariably is ultimately going to go essentially all over.
South African scientists say they are about 2 weeks from knowing how effective the vaccines are against Omicron. Still, health experts stress the best way to protect yourself against COVID-19 is by getting vaccinated and boosted.